Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to another Accureye 101 tips, everything you need to know about MOBAs, and in today's video, we will be talking about, assassin type characters, and I will be giving you an in-detailed tip and look at all the assassin, style characters. But, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, today we will be talking about all the assassin type characters. As I've said before, I will be going into detail about all these characters. Eventually, I will be telling you all about them, and I will be giving you all my little tips and tricks, all the goodies, to help you become a better assassin in some degree. But, with that being said, today it's just an idea video. A little bit of let's just get down to the nitty gritty, if you will, and all the little tips and tricks. So that's what today's video is all about. We are going to be just talking about the nitty gritty, the little tips and tricks, the little tidbits, all that good stuff, I guess you could say, in a way. And, with that being said, you'll see here that I'm going to be using this, monkey assassin as my example for today to help you get into, all the nitty gritty about being an assassin. And, of course, the idea behind it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started very soon, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and get started pretty soon, with all the little tips and tricks. I will show you all the little things, all the goodies, all the small little tricks that can help you, hopefully get the idea of becoming a pretty good or decent assassin. But, with that being said, now this is just an idea video, everyone. This is not by any means a build video. This isn't going to be me telling you everything I know about each of these characters. I'm going to be doing a separate video and, about all the characters currently in Smite. So, for those of you who are wondering, or those of you who are like, well, I want to learn more about each of the characters, don't worry, it will happen, everyone, and I will be, of course, telling you everything about each one of those characters. But, for today, we are just mostly focusing on the nitty-gritty of builds for, how to handle an assassin, and, of course, what to do. Because, it's not easy to be an assassin. This is by far, if you're one of the most advanced classes in the game. Assassins usually are known for high DPS and quick ins and quick outs. In other words, it means that you go in and then you get out as soon as you can. You are mostly focused on guerrilla tactics. And you're mostly on the guerrilla tactic side. You're mostly always focused on being all about the guerrilla tactics, all about and you'll probably have noticed it here, but I know what you're saying. I know what some of you are saying. I know what some of you are probably thinking, and that's, Accureye, stop monkeying around. And I get it. I know why you probably would have been thinking that. It's because I'm playing as the monkey character, but you see here how pretty much this monkey guy is just, he's absolutely silly. He's like, and I do apologize that the in-game sound is not there, but I did have some, unexpected voice chatter that I didn't want to have to hear. So, for that, I decided that I ended up wanting to just delete all the audio entirely. I wanted to, make the audio just not there for the enjoyment of you not having to listen to what I had to listen to when I was, of course, recording this. So, that's one of the main reasons you may be, like, going, Accureye, where's the in-game sound? Where the heck is all the all the stuff from like when your first video did, and that first video I didn't have to listen to anything. I didn't have to bother with worrying about worrying about things like like sound issues. So of course I left that being in the. I, of course, as you may or may have not already realized, I, of course, left the sound in there. But in this video, I know I had some issues with the sound, so I ended up, for the sake of the enjoyment of you, my audience, to listen to, you wouldn't have to hear that. And, and you can just see and get an idea of how to be a, a good assassin. I mean, assassins are all about high DPS, going in quickly and getting out as soon as they can. I mean, that is exactly what an assassin is. As I've said before, the assassin is probably by far one of the most advanced classes in the game. And with that being said, it's one of the hardest classes to learn. Like, it's not easy to be an assassin, everybody. To play a assassin type role is not easy. It's not meant to be something that's just like, oh, if you can do it, Accureye, I can do it. And in many ways, I've had practice with the assassin, and I've had enough time in playing mobas that I can pretty much adapt and play to any role. Many people play assassins thinking, oh, it's easy, Accureye. Why are you telling me all this? Assassins are so easy to play. I could do it. And I mean, if you're not a new mobile player, then yes, assassins might be easy for you to play because you've had enough time. But as you can see here, when it comes down to it, I'm doing my best to try and make sure that that I have enough room. I have enough points to not get away. To basically get away. This is something that many people don't realize, is that it's not easy once you go in sometimes to escape. Sometimes, especially as you progress and as you play the game, you're going to find that it becomes harder and harder sometimes to just have an escape route, if you will. To have something to to run away from. Because, obviously, as you have probably figured out by now, it's not that easy. It's not as easy as people believe. It's not quite, quite as cut and dry, I guess you could say. Because, that's just it, this is MOBAs, especially playing as an assassin, can be a very tough job. It can be something that to an untrained eye, it may be like, oh, Accureye, you're just making this, you're bluffing. It's not that hard for me to be an assassin. And I've seen so many people who are successful as an assassin. And, maybe that's true. I mean, again, like I've said before, these are just to show you what you're supposed to do. I mean, as an assassin, your main job is to get in and get out as quickly as possible. As quickly and as cleanly as possible. And, with that being said, I mean, who knows? It may be easy, it may be hard. I'm not always entirely sure. And, of course, as it is, I don't want to have to mislead you with my build right now, because we're not talking about the build. This is just me giving you an idea of, of the, entirety of the, of the playstyle of the game. And, just in general of what you're supposed to do, So with that being said, I mean, it is just an idea. It is just an idea. It is just a, if you will, a fine line of, this is the idea, and I do apologize about that. Give me a second. So, as it is with this monkey, you just want to utilize your ability, or with any assassin, utilize your ability. Figure out the best strategy for yourself. Determine when to go in and when to go out, because you're always going to be the most DPS based character. You're going to be the highest DPS based character. You're going to be the absolute if you will, the absolute in a way last line of defense, or first. I would guess the biggest killer, because most assassins are big killers. There's some if you will, there's some of the if you will, some of the best people to go in, and most likely you're always going to find, especially with assassins, that a good assassin probably will have a pretty darn high kill ratio. But anyway, I mean, if you do see this video sped up at any point in time, or you do see this video going at all any faster than it is, most likely it's because, of course, I decided that I wanted to speed up the video a little bit, and I wanted to still give you the whole condensed battle, but I wanted to make it as quick as I could, make it, move a little faster than what you see, because as it is, I don't have a lot to say. Most of these videos, I probably won't have a whole lot to say about the game itself. I'm not going to have much to say about the overall, if you will, the overall motives, or, whatever it is, for the game. I mean, I've done my best to try and give you the gist of the idea, and I still want to give you a bit of a time frame to really just see the of course just see all the all the things that you can about it, because obviously, like I've said, there's a good bit of content here, and a lot of stuff that I've been going through. But anyway, I mean, if you do see this video speed up at any point in time, mostly it's because, of course, I've cut it down just a bit to just show you pretty much an idea, and just show you what happened throughout this match. But with that being said, thank you everyone for joining me today. If this video was set up at any one point in time, then you know why. But thank you everyone for joining me today. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. And thank you everyone for joining me. If you want to see what shenanigans, competitive or just variety wise, I do live on Twitch. You can follow me at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday with some shenanigans on Twitch. But thank you everyone for joining me today. And yeah, until the next one, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell, everyone.